Okay, greetings to all of you, my learners. Okay, here with me, I'm having a glass of water. This is a glass of pure water, and this is a chair. I want you to pay attention towards what I'm about to do. I'm gonna do a short presentation. What are we going to do? We're gonna do something that is a river-like. We're gonna do a river-like. What I want you to have in mind while I'm doing this presentation, you must think of a river, an ordinary river, just like any other river, a river system which flows from high level to lower level, from a very steep slope to a gentle slope. Okay, I want you to pay attention and focus on our presentation. This is a glass of water. This glass of water acts as a source. We call where the river starts or where the river gets water. We call that place a source. We call that a source. This is our source. What we're gonna do right now is a river. We're gonna do is just a river like. This is a source, and this part of a chair will act as a base. I'm sorry, as a veil where the river, where our river will flow up until it's reached the sea, of which is the lower part of the chair. Okay, I want you to pay attention. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pour this water towards the chair. Okay, let me do it again. I want everybody to come forward and pay attention towards what I am doing right now. Okay, it's fine. I think they are enough. Okay, remember, when we talk of a river system, we look many things in the river. We look at the type of flow, the speed, the water that are flowing at which speed, all those things. Okay, according to our presentation that I have just presented over to you, my learners, can you tell me here, our river here, what kind of a flow is is our river flowing at? Is it a lamina or a turbulent? Can I ask you just a simple question? Yes, yes, you are correct. This one is a lamina flow. Remember, when we talk of lamina, it's when water flows at a clean sheet and peacefully nice at a clean sheet. There are no bubbles or friction that are happening simply because this chair is made up of plastic. That's why we say this our river system here are flowing at lamina. Is it a lamina flow? Okay, here's another question. During our presentation here, when we pour water over the chair, of which it is we call it our river system, what makes the water to run at that high rate of speed? Yes, Mapumulo. Yes, you are correct, Mapumulo. What promoted for the water to flow at that high speed? It is because our chair is made of material of which it is soft, and the slope of the chair, it is very steep to allow water to flow from the high point of our chair to the bottom. It allows the water to run as fast as they can. That's why they they flow at that high rate of speed. Okay, next. Uh, when when we take a close look to an ordinary river system, usually when they flow from the high upper course up until to the lower course, during during the during the middle course, usually many rivers, when you see them, there are those little bubbles when they flow, and they make those sound. There's that sound of a river, which shows that this is a river. then we must come back and look at our river system, our presentation. Did you notice there were no bubbles? And when we poured, there was no sound, there was nothing. What makes that? What makes our river to flow and doesn't cause any bubbles, but it smoothly flow peacefully? What? Yes, yes, you are very correct. What promoted for this river to flow at that speed and didn't make any bubbles? Because there are no object which can cause friction. Chair is smoothly as plastic as it is to allow river to allow this, so our water to run smoothly. There are no object which can cause friction, which can lead to bubbles whatsoever. Remember, when you talk of ordinary river, usually rivers have those little stones, of which we call rapids. That's why, and when the water hits this stone, that's why it makes those little bubbles and that sound. It's because of those rocks that are on the layer of the river. That's why it makes those sound and little bubbles. Okay, I think I think everything is clear for everybody, and everybody understood what we are presenting here. What we were presenting here, I was just showing you how the river flows throughout the process system, the river system, from the upper course of which it is the value, and from the source where the river gets water up until it's reached its mouth, of which is the sea. On our presentation, what I've done, I've I've taken a glass of water, of which is acts as a source of our river. Then this part of a chair acts as a mouth, of which it is the sea. What I was just presenting over to make, I wanted to give you a clear understanding on a river, on how a river system flows from. Okay, let's move on to our next part of surface forces that structures the earth. That is all for today. Thanks.